What's going on YouTube? MikeyFB here, welcoming you back to another Sunday Fun Day here on the channel. Now, if you are enjoying the Sunday Fun Days that we share together, where we hang out and just play some random games, make sure you hit that thumbs up to show your support, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Now, last week we were playing some Mario Kart 8, and somebody said, hey Mikey, will you do some Pokemon battles on Showdown? I said, yes I will, so if you guys want to see something, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. Now, quick disclaimer, I am not the best at I'm not the best at Smogon battle, so please have some leniency with me. But if you have any suggestions, also please let me know, because I am trying to get better. Now today we are using, in the OU format, going to be using a pretty offensive team in my opinion. And let's see if we can jump into our first battle. Okay, so here we go, okay, let's take a look here. We see the Aeron, who is going to be a pain in the butt, because it's probably going to be Facade Sturdy, something else on it, which is going to be okay. Maybe Berry Juice to bring it back up. But we can just fake it out with our Lopunny, and that won't be too big of a deal. So let's see, who do we want to open up with? I think that we are going to want to open up with our Azumarill. Let's do that, because he might lead off with the Diancie, Mega Evolve Protect, and we can get a Belly Drum off. Let's start the timer up to try to hurry it a little bit along. Now also, I have actually tried recording this before, and the recording showed up as all black, so I do apologize that this is going to be going up incredibly late on Sunday night, but we will get it up as soon as we can, so hopefully we can get some battles. And actually, on the first recording I did, here we go, with the Diancie, just like we thought. On the my first attempt at recording, I won all 3 battles, which was awesome. But here we go, we see that he protects and Mega Evolves just like we thought. We get the Belly Drum off, and now we can just Aqua Jet, and nothing really wants to come in on this. Maybe the Tentacruel, but even still, we'll be able to get a knockoff on. Maybe we should just knock off. Maybe that would have been a better play. I'm going to go with this just in case he stays in thinking he wants to get some damage off on me. Otherwise, everything else gets mollywopped by this Azumarill, which is awesome. So hopefully we can get an early game setup. I know that setting up in the beginning of the game isn't necessarily the best play, but sometimes, at least at where I'm at in the ladder, it's good because, you know, they protect. We get a free +6. There goes that, and that's why I wanted to use the Aqua Jet as opposed to a knockoff. Forfeits, there's going to be battle 1. Let's see. Okay, we're only about at 1300, so we're pretty low on the ladder still. Let's see who we have here. We have a Lopunny, Bisharp, Tornadus, T, Slowbro, Ferrothorn, and Heatran. So pretty bulky team with some late game offense is what I'm guessing. He might want to lead off with his... Let's see here. Might want to lead off with his Ferrothorn. Might want to lead off with his Tornadus. So we could lead off... Well, let's see. What would be smart here? What would be smart? We could lead off with our Thundurus and get a pretty free T-Wave off, aside from the Lopunny, which would have Limber. We could lead off with our Landorus, who doesn't have too many things it wants to worry about. So let's do that. We do see the Ferrothorn come out. Let's see. Do we want to get damage off on this thing? Let's go ahead and get damage off on this thing, because I predict he's just going to go for a Stealth Rocks, and that did a little bit less than half, and he has leftovers, so he's probably going to want to get up a Leech Seed here. Do we want to get up our rocks? No, because I want to defog away, so I'm going to Earthquake again. So he's going to protect to get a little bit of HP back with his leftovers, and he's probably going to want to Leech Seed here, which will give me a good chance to... Oh, he didn't. He's going to switch out into the Tornadus, which is going to be immune, and from here he's probably going to U-turn, so I'm going to do the same, and hopefully we can just get him with a good switch in. So he's going to take Life Orb and Rocky Helmet damage. That's good to know. Too bad he gets it all back from the Regenerator. But we see the Slowbro coming out, so that's good for us. We get to do a solid 30-some-odd% on it, and we can head out to our Tornadus pretty freely. Unfortunately, we are going to take 25% on entry, but if we had Nasty Plot, that would be so good. Nothing wants to take a Thunderbolt other than his Ferrothorn, and we have Focus Blast for that, so that should be enough to take it out. Oh, definitely. So long as we can connect. Hopefully, let's Focus Blast and see how much this will do. Because I'm not very effective, and it misses, of course, because I have no friends and play Pokemon on the weekends. But That's frustrating because now he can just protect, and we are going to be losing HP. So let's go out to our Skarmory and defog away. There's the protect. It's going to fail. We're just going to defog here. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We revealed the Focus Blast and we missed. That attack is so unreliable, but when it hits, it pays off. My goodness. There's the Leech Seed, which is fine. We should probably switch out of here. What do we want to switch out to? We could switch out to our Talonflame. Put on a little bit of pressure there. We would still have to worry about that Heatran having... No, that's not the time to bring out... Not the time to bring out our Talonflame. Let's see, he could get up his rocks here. I think what I'm going to want to do... Maybe go out to a Azumarill? Because I think a +6 knockoff will KO. Let's see. Let's go out to Landorus, because he might want to Leech Seed us again, which is fine. There's the Stealth Rock. From here... Does he Leech Seed? He probably Leech Seeds. So let's Earthquake here. He's going to Leech Seed. There's that. He's going to Protect. We'll switch out to a Azumarill. And the reason I did that is because now he's at -1 attack, so if he uses Power Whip, if he has Power Whip, it'll hopefully do less. Well, it will do less, I just don't know how much it's going to do, is the scary part. So let's Belly Drum up and see what happens here. Maybe he'll fear a Superpower and switch out. He does not fear the Superpower. We get the ×4 attack, or +4 Gyro Ball. Okay, so that's fine, because now we should just be able to knock off and hopefully knock this thing out. There it is, taking him out, Iron Barbs, and knock off the leftovers. Perfect, so that puts us in a better position because that thing is really bulky and a nuisance to take care of. So he can Sucker Punch us here. I don't think that'll take us out. Yeah, it was pretty close, but no cigar, and we take him out with the one-shot. So 2 Pokemon down, and this is the reason that I like to set up with Azumarill. Incredibly strong. He can just fake us out here. There are Stealth Rocks up. I really don't see the need to keep our Azumarill around unless I wanted to get... let me think about this for a second. What we could do, he's going to fake us out. Do I need him for anything? I really don't. So let's just Aqua Jet. Here comes the fake out, and that's going to take us out. No problem, no big deal. We can head out to Thundurus and get a T-Wave off. We can head out to Skarmory, get a Defog off, and get rid of those rocks for good. Let's do that. Unless his Heatran has it as well. There's the Heatran. And what do we want to go out to from here? We don't have very many good fire switch-ins. Let's see, do we want to get a little... He has the Regenerator Core, which is a pain in the butt to deal with. So let's see, who is I mean, honestly, our Skarmory is the most expendable. Let's set up a Spike. So there's that. We can just defog. Unfortunately, we're going to get rid of our Spikes, but I want to get my Talonflame in, because Talonflame can... Oh, we don't get to get our Talonflame in like that. That's unfortunate. But we might be able to finagle around this. How do we do this? So we've got the... let's see. Slowbro's going to be a problem. We could go out to... Do I think we could go out to Talonflame right now? No, because he still has the Slowbro. Lopunny? Lopunny might be the best play, but that darn Slowbro is so bulky. Let's go out to our Lopunny, Mega Evolve. Do we fake out or high jump kick right off the get-go? Let's fake out because he's going to go out to Slowbro. Just like we thought, we can get a solid 13 damage. Ugh, that's unfortunate. How can we do this? I think we just sack this off and rely on a late-game Talonflame sweep. Because... I can Oko that. If I get +2, I should be able to win. Let's just go for the return. Hopefully he predicts a switch out. And he goes for the Skull. Does not take me out. No burn! No burn. That's going to help us out a lot. And let's just return again because that's our best play. It's only doing 36%. 32. That didn't even less. Is this just going to be this kind of game from here? This is what I didn't want to run into. I don't know how to take this thing out. Other than my Thundurus will have a pretty good switch in here. to where I can Thunderbolt pretty freely. Let's Thunderbolt, and then if I can get a T-Wave off, that might be able to win me the game. Maybe, though. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this one. I figured the Heat Ran was going to come in. He already knows that we have Focus Blast. So he can just switch around. That Regenerator Core is very strong and hard to deal with. There's the Focus Blast. We will take out the Heat Ran. That's one less problem. Unfortunately, that Slowbro is still around. I don't think I can take it out. It's T-Wave. Oh, he can fake me out. Darn it! There goes that. I guess we go out into Talonflame here. Would be my only hope is if he switches out. We Swords Dance. Because I'm guessing he's probably going to switch out into Slowbro. Yep. I wonder if a +2 Talonflame can take him out. Do I have much of a choice? I am a little bit bulkier. Do I want to risk the Scald? I could Roost to see how much it does. Because I don't think it can one-shot me. Let's try it. Maybe that was a bad play. Scald is going to do 75%. So, I mean, back to square one other than... So we Brave Bird, and that's going to unfortunately be the game for us. 55, yeah, we wouldn't have been able to take him out regardless. Let's go out to you. We can just U-turn. He can just switch around. Do I predict that in Stone Edge? Let's Stone Edge. Yep, we are going to take a loss this game, unfortunately. I used Stealth Rock instead of Stone Edge. So let's go ahead and we're just going to forfeit the end of that and jump into one more game to finish up today's session. So we see Bisharp, Medicham, Talonflame, Rotom Wash, Smeargle, that's interesting, and a Starmie. So who do I want to lead off with? Who's he like? He might lead off with his Bisharp, trying to get the boost from my Landorus. He might lead off with his Rotom just to get some Volt switching action going on. Let's lead off with our Lopunny. There's the Talonflame. We can just fake it out. Unfortunately, he has priority, so we can't just stay in. But a good switch in for this is actually going to be my Landorus. Because we'll put it at -1, and we hopefully we'll get some... Oh yeah, nice chip damage here. Recoil and Rocky Helmet. From here, I don't really want to risk anything. And Stone Edge does good damage to most of them, so I'm just going to Stone Edge. We do see the Starmie come in. That'll still do a decent amount of damage. If I was Scarfed, I could take him out, but I am not. So how do we switch into this? Let's go out to our Skarmory, which will eat up a Scald relatively not well. I don't have very many switch-ins for water. At this point, I kind of just have to Brave Bird and sack it off, and we can go out to our Lopunny to fake it out. Or should we just return right now? He's there. Unless he's Scarfed, I really don't want to risk him being Scarfed. Do I want to risk him being Scarfed? Let's see. How much did Fake Out do? 27. Judging by his team, I don't think he is. If anybody was Scarfed, it'd be Rotom, so I'm going to return. Yeah, that was going to be the best play, and we can go ahead and take out that Talonflame, which is a huge threat. I am happy trading Talonflame for Skarmory because one of the main reasons he has Fake Out here. So we go out to Landorus. One of the main reasons I put Skarmory on his team is just for the defog. There's the Fake Out as we predicted. We can get a little bit of damage there. I'm guessing he's going to go for an Ice Punch, which, let's see, who can win this for me? Talonflame can if I can set up. Thundurus does really well. Thundurus does really well too. Let me think. Do I want to keep this? Do I want to keep my Landorus around? What would it be good against? It's not good against Bisharp. It's not going to beat Starmie. This thing probably outspeeds it. I think everything takes out, so I'm just going to Earthquake. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Sucks that it had to be that way, but I can kind of bring in Lopunny, right? And just kind of revenge kill? Or do I bring in Talonflame and set up? Because... what do we want to do? I want to get more damage off on the Rotom, so I'm going to bring in Lopunny. I'm going to Fake Out, and anything he brings out isn't going to outspeed me. Rotom, that's kind of what I thought, unless he's the Scarfed one. But from here... Oh yeah, he's not Scarfed, so I can return which is what I think I want to do because I want to set up for a Talonflame sweep. There's the Will-O-Wisp. He's still going to be gaining back HP. That's not what I wanted because I kind of wanted to hurry this along a little bit. But if I can get that Medicham out again, we are in a good position. Hydro Pump misses. If we can take this thing out, we're in an even better position. I doubt he's going to let us do that. He can always Pain Split if that's a thing. 30, so... Pain, yep, there's the Pain Split. Which is okay, we're just going to rush through this a little... Oh, why am I not high jump kicking? See, that's my problem. I don't pay attention to these things. And it's actually... That might have... I might have been able to knock him out prior to that, because that did a little bit more. There's the Volt Switch. It does... Oh... But the burn should take me out at the end of the turn, and that's going to be good. That is going to be good, except for he can bring out his Medicham, and it's got Fake Out Pressure, which stinks. But we see the Smeargle. So, how... He can just Spore, which stinks. Let's see, it's going to be... I may have just lost this one as well. If I can just get my Skarmory in on something. Let's see. Okay, this is the plan. We're going to go out to you and Thunderbolt, which takes him down to Sash. He's going to Spore me, I know. Let's just Thunderbolt again. He can't really do too much as a Smeargle. Ooh, that was good. I didn't think about Stealth Rock. Oh, that might have just lost me this game. And Sticky Webs, come on! Can I please wake up? There's the wake up. We're just gonna take it out. Darn it! Darn it, darn it, darn it. That, well, it doesn't really do too much differently, to be honest. Grip. Crip? Crip. Okay, because he's blue, I get it. Focus Blast. One shot. What the heck was he thinking? I'm thinking about this. If he sends in Medicham, we might still be able to win. We might still be able to win. I wonder if he'd switch out on my Skarmory switch in. I think he would. Would he? See, I don't know. He's gonna fake me out. He's not! What is going on right now? He's just letting me knock out all his Pokemon. I think we just won. Thunderbolt knocks out Rotom, for show. And then Starmie comes in. Why didn't he send out Starmie first? Unless it's not max speed. Wow, we just won that one, guys. Go team. Now we just go out to Talonflame and we Brave Bird. GG. Right? I'm not missing anything, am I? There it is, look at that. So we're 2-1. Good record for me. We're only in 1300s, but we can continue to climb. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure you hit that thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you want to see next week. If you want to see this again, different tier, I don't know. You guys let me know, but thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking with us throughout the whole episode. But now that is all said and done, I'm going to catch up with you guys on next Sunday Fun Day. And I'm going to peace out. See ya!